Hi, folks. It's the last day of Platform in Las Vegas, and we're here with Scott Oseman, who is president of Frontier Group, who has just returned from a recent visit to Outdoor Retailer. And I wanted to ask Scott about leather and about work boots and outdoor boots at Outdoor Retailer. How was it?
Outdoor Retailer is very, very strong this year. Participation as far as the attendance was, again, even though they report sometimes some interesting numbers, very, very, very busy, high energy, very good mood in the market. Leather continues to be one of the strong points in both spring, which we were kind of booking in spring summer goods, as far as sandals, wedges in the women's market, continue to be very, very strong. In the work boot, which is a growing segment as far as farm and ranch work, very, very strong. Again, steel boots. There's a lot of outdoor, besides Wolverine and traditional companies now getting into the work boot market, which is good for leather. So things were very, very strong. Very good mood, very good climate.
Retailers were happy?
Retailers were happy, except now in the Midwest, South, and East, because of poor weather conditions regarding spring, they sold in a lot of waterproof, so boots, so great company Boggs, who doesn't use a lot of leather, but anyway, they had good sales, waterproof jackets, those kind of things, but not a very good summer for summer goods and footwear on the South and East Coast yet. Despite that, still open to buys were still strong. People were still in a good mood.
Good. And how about Platform? You're here for 3 days. What did you determine about the Platform footwear show?
Platform, again, is still a newer show, kind of coming off the old WSA show, so it's still in its infancy. This show is a little slower as far as attendance and just busyness feeling in the aisles. However, the main brands, a lot of new brands, were still very busy. Their appointment books were full, and you still have a lot of major retailers coming to Platform, although it's, again, somewhat West Coast oriented.
Oh, it is. What about the small chains didn't come, or the independents didn't come?
It's still, this show, the independents, the February show, I think is a little bit better for the independents. Again, it's still growing. You have to understand the regional shoe shows are still very strong, and the Atlanta shoe show is growing. No, that's already been. That was the week before. That is growing tremendously. But again,
cream cheese, butter.
all reports from the Atlanta shoe show were very strong.
How about Fanny?
Excuse me?
FFANY. That's all ladies.
Yeah, Fanny continues to be very strong in the department store markets and the major retail chains. That's a very important market because production, forecasting, supply chain have moved back so far into more textiles and apparel that it's putting more pressure on early shows, early reads, early buy plans for major retailers.
One last question. Anybody talk about price? The price of leather, the price of the costs have gone up of the component parts.
Yes and no. The wholesalers and the brands are really trying to deliver. There's a lot of pressure and conversation on margin between wholesale and retail. Brands are trying to go to specialty major department store and deliver initial markups of, unprecedented markups of 55, 60 points to retailers. So that pressure, along with costing, yes, there is a lot of conversation on manufacturing as far as cost rising in China, opening up molds, a lot of those things, and all the raw products, including leather, is a huge concern. Is the manufacturing side and brands keep getting squeezed for the margin because they have to deliver these big margins to retailers.
Great. Thank you very, very much, Scott. And we're going to have you back at all the next shows. Terrific. Now we got to get him to write a column for us, folks. Thank you. Scott Oseman,
Thank you.
Frontier Group.